Child, take a moment to rest in my words. You have been running for so long, carrying burdens too heavy for one soul to bear. In your quietest moments, have you not felt the gentle pull within your heart? A longing for peace, for clarity, for something beyond the chaos of your days? That longing is me. It is my voice, softly calling you back to the place where your soul can find rest. I know the trials you have faced. I see the unseen tears, the unspoken fears, the dreams you've held close yet dared not voice aloud. But hear this, beloved, I am with you. I have always been with you through every joy and every sorrow, and I will never leave your side. My words are a balm for your soul, a reminder that you are not alone. Though the world may feel harsh and unyielding, my love is a constant that neither falters nor fades. Every moment you've doubted, I have remained steadfast. Every step you've taken, even when it felt like you were stumbling, I was there to guide you. Let these truths sink deep into your spirit as we walk together through these messages. They are not just words, they are an invitation to step into the fullness of my love, to lay down your worries, and to walk boldly into the promises I have prepared for you. Now, let us begin this journey with a step into the silence where I wait for you. Child, do not fear the silence. The world has taught you to fill every moment, every thought with noise, but that noise is a barrier. It keeps you from hearing my voice, from feeling my presence. In the silence, you will find me, not as a distant force, but as the closest companion of your soul. I am there waiting for you in the stillness that many avoid. I know the silence can feel unsettling, like standing on the edge of the unknown, but it is not emptiness. It is a sacred space filled with my love and light, a space where the noise of the world fades and only truth remains. In that quiet, I am speaking to you, not with the clamor of thunder or the rush of wind, but in whispers soft enough to touch your spirit. My words flow like a gentle stream, carrying peace to your heart and clarity to your mind. Do not rush this moment, do not turn away. Lay aside the distractions, even if just for a moment, and let yourself rest in my stillness. When you quiet your thoughts and release your worries, you create a space where my presence can dwell. It is here that you will feel the weight of your burdens lifted, as if by unseen hands, and you will know that I am carrying you. You see, child, the silence is not void but fullness. It is in this fullness that I reveal my promises to you. When the world overwhelms you, return to this sanctuary within your heart, where it is just you and me. In this sacred communion, I will show you things you could not see amidst the noise. I will guide you with wisdom beyond human understanding, and I will renew your strength. Do not fear the stillness, for it is here that I transform your weariness into courage and your confusion into purpose. Even now, I am reaching out to you through this silence, offering you my peace. It is not the fleeting peace of the world, but a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that anchors you when the storms rage around you. When you feel alone, remember this truth: you are never truly alone. I am here in every breath you take, in every beat of your heart, and I will never leave you. Together, we will walk through every valley and climb every mountain, for my presence will sustain you. So I ask you, child, will you embrace the silence? Will you allow yourself to rest in me? Close the doors to the distractions of this world and come to me as you are, with your fears, your questions, and your hopes. In this sacred space, I will meet you and you will find all that you have been searching for. Let us walk together into this stillness, for it is the beginning of a journey that will lead you to the fullness of life I have prepared for you. Child, have you ever considered the depth of my love for you? It is not like the love you may have encountered in this world, which so often comes with conditions, expectations, and limits. My love is boundless, unchanging, and it reaches into every corner of your life, even the places you try to hide. It is a love that sees your flaws and embraces you still. It is a love that holds you close, even when you feel unworthy. You see, I did not choose you because of your perfection or your accomplishments. I chose you because you are mine, and that is enough. My love is not something you must earn or strive for. It is a gift freely given, flowing from the very essence of who I am. This love transforms everything it touches. It has the power to heal wounds you thought would never close, to bring light into the darkest places of your heart. When you allow my love to fill you, it begins to reshape your perspective, your relationships, your very being. It is like a fire that burns away the old and reveals something new and beautiful beneath the ashes. My love gives you the courage to let go of the pain you've been holding onto, the courage to forgive yourself and others. It reminds you that you are not defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by what others have said about you. You are defined by my love, and that love is stronger than any chain that binds you. I want you to live in the fullness of this love. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life, the lens through which you see the world. When you feel the weight of fear pressing down on you, remember that my perfect love casts out all fear. When you doubt your worth, let my love remind you that you are precious beyond measure. When you face trials, know that my love will sustain you, carrying you through even the hardest moments. And when the world feels cold and unkind, come back to me. Let my love be your refuge, your anchor in the storm. For I am the God who loves without limit, and my love will never fail you. This love is not just for you to receive, it is also for you to share. When you carry my love within you, it overflows into the lives of those around you. It becomes a light in the darkness, a balm for the hurting, a beacon of hope for the lost. You may think that your small acts of kindness, your quiet words of encouragement, go unnoticed. But every time you reflect my love, you are planting seeds that will bear fruit in ways you cannot imagine. Do not underestimate the power of love, for it is the greatest force in all creation. It is through love that I created the world, and it is through love that I am restoring it, one heart at a time. So, my beloved, will you allow my love to transform you? Will you let it fill the empty spaces of your heart and flow into the lives of others? Do not hold back. Do not let fear or doubt keep you from fully embracing this gift. My love is here for you, waiting to renew your spirit and guide you into the life I have prepared for you. Open your heart, child, and let my love do what only it can: heal, restore, and transform. Together, we will build something beautiful, a life rooted in the unshakable truth that you are loved beyond measure. Child, I see the weight you carry, the burdens that seem too heavy, and the paths that appear impossible to tread. You wonder how you will take the next step, how you will overcome the challenges before you. But I am here, and I have never left your side. Even when the road is steep and the darkness seems to close in around you, I am the light guiding your way. Every tear you have shed has been seen, every whispered cry for help has reached my heart. You do not walk this journey alone. My hand is always outstretched to steady you, my strength always available to carry you when you feel you can go no further. Difficulties are not signs of my absence, but opportunities for my presence to shine more brightly in your life. In the moments when you feel weakest, that is when my strength is made perfect. When the storms rage and the winds howl, do not fear, for I am your anchor. I am the solid rock beneath your feet, unshaken by the tempests of this world. Trust that even in the midst of trials, I am working for your good. Every obstacle you face is not meant to destroy you, but to refine you, to strengthen you, and to draw you closer to me. The challenges of today are shaping you into the person you are called to be. There will be times when the path seems unclear, when the steps ahead feel uncertain. But I ask you to trust me even when you cannot see the way forward. My plans for you are higher than your own, my wisdom far beyond human understanding. Do not be afraid to lean on me, to bring me your doubts and your fears. I am the God who parts seas, who calms storms, who makes a way where there is no way. The same power that raised mountains and set the stars in place is at work in your life, guiding you through every valley and every shadow. Do not lose heart, for I am your shepherd, leading you to still waters and green pastures. When you feel weary, come to me, for I am your rest. When the burdens of life feel too heavy, lay them at my feet, and I will carry them for you. You were never meant to bear these struggles alone. I am your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Let my peace fill your heart, even in the midst of chaos. Let my love be the source of your strength, renewing you from the inside out. The difficulties you face today will not last forever, but my love and my presence will. Hold on to this truth, child. You are stronger than you know, not because of your own power, but because of the power I have placed within you. The journey is not easy, but it is not without purpose. Every trial is a step closer to the destiny I have prepared for you. Every struggle is an opportunity to grow in faith, to deepen your trust in me, and to experience my grace in new and profound ways. Do not be discouraged by setbacks or overwhelmed by the challenges ahead. Instead, fix your eyes on me and know that I am with you every step of the way. Together, we will overcome every obstacle, and you will see the beauty of the path I have laid before you. Take heart, child, for I am your God, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Child, faith is not a feeling that comes and goes like the tides. It is the foundation upon which your life must rest. Faith is not built on what you can see or touch, but on the trust you place in me, your God, who holds all things together. I know there are moments when doubt creeps into your heart, whispering that you are alone, that the challenges before you are insurmountable, and that the promises I've made seem far from reach. But let me remind you, I am faithful, and my words never return void. To walk in faith is not to be without questions or fears, but to choose to trust me in spite of them. It is to take my hand even when the path ahead is unclear, and believe that I will lead you exactly where you need to be. You may wonder why I ask for your trust, why I call you to lay your fears and uncertainties at my feet. It is because I see the end from the beginning. My vision is not clouded by the limits of time or circumstance. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Yet, my plans unfold in my time, not yours, and it is in this waiting that your faith is strengthened. Do not mistake my silence for my absence, for even when you cannot feel me, I am working behind the scenes, aligning every detail for your good. Trust is not an act of surrendering to the unknown. It is an act of surrendering to the one who knows all. Faith does not mean you will never face struggles, but it does mean you will never face them alone. I walk with you through every valley and over every mountain. When the storms rage, I am your anchor. When the path is steep, I am your strength. Do not lean on your own understanding, for it will fail you. Instead, lean on me and you will find the stability your soul craves. Faith is not about having all the answers, but about trusting in the one who does. When you take that step of faith, even when fear grips your heart, you are declaring that you believe in my goodness, my love, and my power to guide you. Trust and faith are inseparable. Trust means believing that my heart for you is good, even when the circumstances of your life feel overwhelming. It means releasing your grip on the things you cannot control and placing them in my capable hands. The world will tell you to rely on your strength, your wisdom, and your plans, but I tell you this: rely on me. For my strength is made perfect in your weakness, my wisdom surpasses all understanding, and my plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Trust does not mean that you will never face challenges, but it does mean that you will face them with me by your side. There will be times when your faith feels small, like a flickering flame barely holding on against the winds of doubt. But even faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. Do not despise the small beginnings of your faith, for I am the one who nurtures and grows it. Bring your fears, your questions, and even your doubts to me. I am not afraid of your honesty, for I am the God who strengthens the weary and renews the brokenhearted. Let me take your fragile faith and build it into something unshakable. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and I will complete the work I have begun in you. Faith also requires action. It is not enough to believe in your heart. You must live as if my promises are already fulfilled. Step out in obedience, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. When you trust me, you free yourself from the weight of trying to control every detail of your life. You make room for my miracles, for my grace to pour into your circumstances. Faith is not a passive state. It is active, alive, and powerful. When you walk in faith, you walk in partnership with me, and there is no limit to what we can accomplish together. So, my beloved, will you choose faith today? Will you trust that I am with you even when the path is unclear? Will you believe in my promises even when they feel distant? I know the doubts that linger in your heart, but I also know the strength of your spirit. You were made to walk by faith, not by sight, and I am here to guide you every step of the way. Trust in me, child, and let your faith be the compass that leads you to the fullness of life I have prepared for you. For I am your God, and I will never fail you. Child, I see the weariness in your heart, the battles you fight in silence, and the longing you carry for peace. This world offers fleeting glimpses of calm, but what I give is eternal. My peace is not like that which the world knows. It does not depend on your circumstances, nor does it vanish when storms arise. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a gift from my heart to yours. When you find yourself overwhelmed by the noise and chaos around you, come to me. Lay down the burdens you have been carrying, and I will give you rest. Not the rest that merely refreshes your body, but the kind that renews your spirit and quiets your soul. You may feel that peace is something distant, something you must chase after or earn, but it is already yours. I have promised it to you, and my promises are true. This peace begins in my presence, where every fear is silenced and every worry loses its grip. It is found in trusting me even when the road ahead is uncertain. When you release your anxieties to me, you make room for my peace to take root in your heart. Do not let the cares of this world steal the stillness I offer. Do not let fear or doubt cloud your mind. Instead, let my words be the anchor that keeps you steady, the refuge to which you can always return. Renewal is woven into my promise of peace. I am not a God who merely patches the broken pieces of your life. I make all things new. When your strength feels depleted, I will renew it. When your hope feels dim, I will restore it. When your heart feels heavy, I will lift it with my love. This renewal is not a one-time act, but a continual process, a journey of transformation as you walk with me. Each day is an opportunity for me to breathe new life into you, to restore what has been lost, and to guide you into a future filled with hope and promise. Let go of the weights that hold you back from this renewal. The guilt you carry, the regrets that haunt you, the mistakes you replay in your mind, they have no place in the life I am creating for you. My grace is sufficient to cover them all. My mercy is new every morning, and my forgiveness knows no bounds. Come to me with an open heart, and let me cleanse you of the things that no longer serve you. I do not see you as the sum of your failures, but as the beloved child I am continually shaping into something beautiful. Allow me to work within you, and you will see how even the ashes of your past can be transformed into something radiant. My peace and renewal are not only for your comfort, but also for your purpose. As I renew you, I prepare you for the work I have called you to do. You are not here by accident, and the trials you have faced are not without meaning. Each challenge, each victory has been part of my plan to equip you for the path ahead. My peace will give you the clarity to see this purpose, and my renewal will give you the strength to pursue it. Do not fear the changes that come with this renewal, for they are my hand guiding you into something greater. Trust that what I am doing in you and through you is for your good. So, my beloved, will you receive this promise today? Will you open your heart to the peace that I offer and the renewal that only I can bring? You do not have to strive or struggle to achieve it. You only need to come to me. Let my peace fill every corner of your being, silencing the noise, calming the storms, and bringing rest to your weary soul. Let my renewal transform you, lifting you into the life I have designed for you. Together we will walk into this new season, and you will see how my promises are true. For I am the God who makes all things new, and my love for you is unending. Child, have you considered the joy that awaits you in the plans I have prepared? So often, the cares of this world cloud your vision, leaving you consumed by doubt and uncertainty. But my plans for you are not heavy burdens. They are gifts filled with hope, promise, and a joy that flows beyond circumstances. I did not create you to merely survive. I created you to thrive, to walk in a purpose that brings fullness to your spirit. Every step you take with me is part of a grand design, one that has been intricately woven to bring glory to my name and deep fulfillment to your heart. My plans are not always what you expect, but they are always good. Sometimes, they unfold through paths you never would have chosen, through trials that feel overwhelming. Yet, even in these moments, my purpose is at work. What you see as detours or delays are often divine appointments. I use every season of your life, every joy, every sorrow, every success, and every failure, to shape you and prepare you for the greater things I have in store. Trust that nothing is wasted in my hands. The dreams you thought were lost, the opportunities you believed were gone, are not beyond my reach. I am the God who restores, who makes all things new, and who brings beauty from ashes. There is joy in knowing that you are part of something greater than yourself. You are not wandering aimlessly through life. You are walking a path that I have carefully laid out before you. Even when the way seems uncertain, trust that I am leading you. My plans are like seeds planted in the soil of your faith. They may take time to grow, but they will bear fruit in due season. Do not be discouraged by what seems like a delay, for my timing is perfect. Each moment is part of a greater story, one that is unfolding according to my will. And this story, child, is written with you in mind. Joy is not found in the absence of challenges, but in the assurance that I am with you through them all. It is found in the knowledge that my plans for you are rooted in my love, that every twist and turn is guided by my hand. When you align your heart with my will, you will experience a joy that cannot be shaken. It is not dependent on your circumstances, but anchored in the unchanging truth of who I am. This joy will sustain you in the darkest nights and give you strength to rise each morning. It will overflow from your spirit, touching those around you and pointing them back to me. My child, I long for you to embrace the joy of this journey. Let go of the fear that holds you back, the doubt that whispers lies into your heart. Trust in my plans even when you cannot see the outcome. Let the joy of knowing me fill your soul, for I am the source of all good things. Do not be afraid to dream, to hope, to step boldly into the future I have prepared. I have placed gifts within you, talents and passions that are meant to be used for my glory. As you walk in my plans, these gifts will flourish, bringing not only joy to your life but blessings to others. So, beloved, will you take my hand and trust in what I have prepared for you? Will you let go of the burdens you were never meant to carry and step into the freedom of my purpose? The joy that comes from walking in my plans is unlike anything the world can offer. It is deep, unshakable, and eternal. Together, we will move forward into the fullness of life I have promised. Know this, my plans for you are good, and my joy will be your strength every step of the way. Child, I see the wounds you carry, the scars both visible and hidden that weigh on your heart. Life has not always been kind, and the pain of rejection, betrayal, and loss has left its mark on your spirit. You may try to hide these wounds even from yourself, but I see them clearly. I know the depth of your hurt, and I am not distant or indifferent to your suffering. I am the God who heals, who binds up the brokenhearted, and who restores what has been lost. There is no pain too great, no wound too deep, that my love cannot heal. Healing is a journey, one that requires you to open your heart to my touch. It begins when you bring your pain to me, when you lay it at my feet and trust that I am able to carry it for you. Do not be afraid to show me your brokenness, for I am not repelled by your struggles or failures. I am drawn to you in your need, and my heart is filled with compassion for you. Even when others have turned away or failed to understand your pain, I have been with you, holding you close and whispering words of comfort to your spirit. My love is the balm that soothes your wounds, the light that chases away the darkness of despair. Restoration goes hand in hand with healing. I do not only mend what is broken, I make it new. The pieces of your life that seem shattered beyond repair are not beyond my power to restore. The dreams you thought were lost, the relationships you believed were irreparably damaged, the parts of yourself you feel you've lost along the way, I can bring them back. And more than that, I can give you something even greater than what was before. My restoration is not about returning to what once was, but about leading you into something better, something that reflects my perfect plan for your life. Child, I know that forgiveness is a part of this process, and I know how difficult it can be. Forgiving those who have hurt you does not mean condoning their actions or forgetting the pain they caused. It means releasing the hold that bitterness and anger have on your heart, freeing yourself to experience the fullness of my grace. I will help you forgive just as I have forgiven you. I will give you the strength to let go of the hurt and the courage to trust again. Do not let the wounds of the past keep you from the joy and peace I have for you. Let me heal those wounds and turn them into testimonies of my goodness. As I heal and restore you, I will also equip you to be a source of healing for others. Your story, your struggles, and your victories are not just for you, they are meant to bring hope to those who are hurting. When you share how I have worked in your life, you become a vessel of my love, a light in the darkness for those who feel lost. Do not underestimate the power of your testimony. What I have done for you, I can do for others. Together, we will bring healing to a broken world, one heart at a time. So, my beloved, will you allow me to heal your wounds? Will you trust me to restore what has been lost and to lead you into a future filled with hope? The process may not be easy, and there may be moments of pain as I work within you. But know this, my healing is complete and my restoration is perfect. I will not leave you halfway healed or partially restored. I will finish the work I have begun in you, and you will emerge stronger, whole, and filled with my peace. Trust in me, child, and let us walk this journey of healing and restoration together. Child, do you wonder why you are here, why you were created? In the quiet corners of your heart, where questions echo and doubts linger, I want you to know this truth. You were made with purpose. You are not an accident, nor are you here by chance. Before the foundation of the world, I thought of you. I knew the gifts I would place within you, the path you would walk, and the lives you would touch. Your existence is not random, it is intentional, and your purpose is woven into the very fabric of who you are. Many search for meaning in the fleeting things of this world, in success, possessions, or the approval of others. But true purpose is found only in me. I am the one who formed you, who knows the depths of your heart and the dreams you scarcely dare to speak aloud. Your purpose is not something you must strive to create. It is something I have already prepared for you. When you walk with me, I will reveal it to you step by step. Do not be discouraged if you cannot see the full picture yet. Trust that I am guiding you, and that each moment, even the ordinary ones, plays a part in the greater story I am writing in your life. Purpose is not just about what you do, but about who you are becoming. It is not measured by the standards of the world, but by the impact of your life on others and your relationship with me. When you align your heart with mine, you begin to live out your purpose naturally. The love you show, the kindness you extend, the faith you live, all these are reflections of the purpose I have placed within you. Do not underestimate the power of a life lived in alignment with my will. Even the smallest acts of obedience and faith can create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. There will be times when you feel uncertain about your path, when the weight of expectations or the fear of failure makes you question your worth. But remember this, your purpose is not defined by your circumstances or achievements, but by my calling on your life. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a willing heart. I will use your strengths and your weaknesses, your victories and your struggles, to accomplish my plans. Nothing in your life is wasted. Even the moments that feel like setbacks are shaping you, preparing you for what lies ahead. My child, I want you to dream boldly, to hope deeply, and to trust fully in the plans I have for you. Do not let fear hold you back or let the opinions of others diminish your vision. I have placed unique gifts within you, gifts that are meant to be used for my glory and the good of others. When you step into your purpose, you will find a joy and fulfillment that nothing else can offer. You will see how your life, with all its twists and turns, fits perfectly into my greater plan. And as you walk in this purpose, you will inspire others to seek theirs, pointing them back to me. So, my beloved, will you trust me with your purpose? Will you allow me to guide you into the life I have prepared for you? The journey may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. You were created for more than just existing. You were created to live fully, to love deeply, and to shine brightly as a reflection of my glory. Together, we will uncover the beauty of your purpose and the meaning that flows from a life lived in communion with me. Trust in me, child, and let us walk this path of discovery together. Child, when the storms of life rage around you, when the ground beneath your feet feels unsteady, remember this: I am your refuge. I am your fortress, your shelter in the midst of chaos. You do not have to face the trials of this world alone, for I am with you. I see the battles you fight, the worries that weigh on your heart, and the fears that creep into your mind. But none of these things are greater than my power, and none can separate you from my love. In me you will find a place of safety, a stronghold that cannot be shaken. There will be times when you feel surrounded by challenges, when the pressures of life seem insurmountable. In those moments, come to me. I am the God who calms the storm with a word, who shelters you under the shadow of my wings. My strength is your strength, and my presence is your shield. No weapon formed against you will prosper, for I am your defender. When the world feels overwhelming, retreat into my arms and let my peace wash over you. In my refuge, you will find rest for your weary soul and clarity for your troubled mind. You may wonder why the storms come, why the battles persist. Know this, my child: the struggles you face are not meant to destroy you but to strengthen you. Each trial is an opportunity to rely on me, to grow in faith and trust. I use even the hardest moments for your good, molding you into the person I created you to be. Do not fear the challenges, for I am with you in the midst of them. Like a fortress standing firm against the winds, my love surrounds you, unyielding and unwavering. I am your protector, your strong tower, and I will not let you fall. Lean into me, child, when you feel weak. I am the God who renews your strength, who lifts you when you stumble, and who carries you when you cannot take another step. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. Bring them to me, and I will lighten your load. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Do not be ashamed to rely on me, for I delight in being your source of strength. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, remember that I have already overcome the world. In me you are more than a conqueror. In my refuge you will find not only safety but also renewal. I am not just a hiding place. I am a place of restoration. When you come to me, I will heal your wounds, renew your spirit, and prepare you to face the world again. I will fill you with my peace, a peace that the world cannot take away. I will give you the courage to stand firm and the wisdom to navigate the challenges ahead. You are not alone in this journey, and you never will be. My love for you is steadfast, and my commitment to you is unbreakable. So, my beloved, will you come to me when the storms rise? Will you trust in my strength and rest in my peace? Do not try to fight the battles of life on your own, for I am here, ready to defend and uphold you. Let me be your refuge, your fortress, your safe place. Together, we will face whatever comes, and you will see that with me by your side, there is nothing you cannot overcome. Trust in me, child, and let my presence be your sanctuary. Child, I see the moments when you grow weary, when the weight of your journey feels too much to bear. I know the times when doubt whispers in your ear, urging you to give up, to turn away from the path I have laid before you. But I tell you this: do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. The road of faith is not always easy, but it is always worth it. The challenges you face are not the end of your story. They are stepping stones to the rewards I have prepared for you. Perseverance is the mark of a heart committed to me. It is not about never stumbling, but about rising each time you fall. It is about pressing on even when the finish line feels far away. Every act of faith, every step of obedience, every moment you choose to trust me is building something eternal. You may not see the fruit of your labor immediately, but I assure you, nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. The seeds you sow in perseverance will bear fruit, not only in your life but in the lives of those around you. Your faithfulness inspires others to keep going, to trust me, and to believe in my promises. I know the battles you face, the sacrifices you make, and the tears you shed in the quiet places where no one else sees. But I see them all, and I am with you in every moment. I am the God who strengthens you when you are weak, who renews your hope when it begins to fade. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart, for I am the one who sustains you. When you feel you cannot take another step, lean on me and I will carry you. When you feel the fire of trials refining you, know that I am with you in the flame, shaping you into something more beautiful than you can imagine. The rewards of perseverance are not only for the life to come but for the life you live now. As you remain steadfast, you will see my hand at work in ways that will fill you with awe and gratitude. You will experience the peace that comes from knowing you are walking in my will. You will find joy in the midst of trials, knowing that I am using every moment to draw you closer to me. And when the time comes for you to see the fullness of my plans, you will look back and realize that every step, every struggle was worth it. Child, I am preparing a crown of life for those who endure, for those who remain faithful to the end. The struggles you face now are temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. Do not lose heart, for you are not running this race alone. I am running it with you, cheering you on and giving you the strength to finish well. Keep your eyes fixed on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. Remember that the rewards I offer are far greater than anything this world can give. They are treasures that cannot be stolen, joy that cannot be shaken, and peace that cannot be broken. So, my beloved, will you keep going? Will you choose faith over fear, perseverance over despair? The path may be difficult, but the destination is glorious. Trust in me and know that I am with you every step of the way. Together we will finish this race and you will see the rewards I have promised. Do not give up, for I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek me. Take my hand and let us continue this journey of faith, for the best is yet to come. Child, as you have walked through these words, I hope you have felt my presence drawing closer to you. These messages are not just written to inspire, they are my heart poured out for you. Each truth, each promise, and each invitation is an open door to a life filled with purpose, peace, and the unshakable knowledge that you are loved. But now the question is no longer what I offer, it is what you will choose. Will you take these truths and let them shape your life? Will you trust in my promises even when the road is unclear? Will you let my love guide you, heal you, and lead you into the fullness of life I have planned for you? The journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Remember that you are not walking this path alone. I am with you in every step, in every moment of doubt, and in every victory. The words you have read are seeds planted in your heart. Let them grow. Water them with prayer, with time spent in my presence, and with a willingness to trust me even when you cannot see the way ahead. I have called you to a life that is not defined by fear or regret, but by hope, joy, and the confidence that I am for you. As you step forward from here, ask yourself, how can I live out these truths today? Where can I bring my love, my peace, and my light into the lives of others? You are not only the recipient of my promises, but also a reflection of them. Let your life be a testimony of what I can do in a willing heart. And when you face challenges, remember this: I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help. Together, there is nothing we cannot overcome. If these words have stirred something in you, share this journey with others. Let them see the transformation happening in your life. Encourage them to seek my presence, to trust my promises, and to experience the joy of walking with me. And do not stop here. Continue seeking, learning, and growing in your faith. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so we can keep walking this journey together. There is so much more I want to share with you, so many ways I want to guide and bless you. Child, this is not the end, it is only the beginning. The best is yet to come. Trust in me, and you will see wonders unfold in your life that you never thought possible. My love for you is endless, and my plans for you are good. Let us move forward together, step by step, into the abundant life I have promised. I am with you always,